All we are and will forever remain is timeless, ever-present, unchanging awareness, which is infinite consciousness manifesting in an infinite number of ways and forms. And one of the ways it appears to manifest is this experience of being a person in a world called Earth, in a place called the universe. When we dream, or if we take powerful psychedelic substances, this awareness, this infinite consciousness, may manifest as something entirely different. It may manifest as the appearance of an entirely different world, or even a different dimension. Or the whole experience of being a person might just get forgotten about, and you appear to yourself as a spirit or an astral body, or perhaps just a bubble of consciousness floating in empty space. We can forget who we think we are. We can even forget what we think we are. We can forget our name and our human form. But we can never forget that we are. That we are this awareness in which and as which our whole life and experience unfolds. In the midst of the most mundane experience and the most intensely psychedelic one, there is a pre-qualified, unconditioned sense of I am, or simply the I-ness, or amness, or isness that simply exists prior to all name and form. Some call it presence, beingness, pure awareness, pure consciousness, or God nature. A single, undivided, ultimate reality that underlies all existence and out of which all apparently separate things arise. Some call it simply what is, or simply what's appearing, not wanting to imply any duality of self and other, or awareness and the world. Others call it simply awareness, a non-dual expanse of conscious illumination, a field of radiant sentience that's not limited by time or space, nor contingent upon any object or entity for its existence. This unbounded expanse of awareness exists independent of all things, yet paradoxically, all things arise from and within it. This inherent luminosity is what makes possible all experience, all thought, all sensation. It provides the ground for the totality of existence, be it the phenomenal world we encounter in our daily lives, or the enigmatic landscapes that emerge in our dreams or in altered states of consciousness. Some might refer to it as the ground of being, a base of all that is, all that was, and all that ever will be. It's the screen on which the whole cosmos appears and which it will inevitably fade into. In the Buddhist tradition, it is sometimes referred to as Buddha nature, the intrinsic potential within all beings for awakening to this truth. In Hindu philosophy, it's expressed as Brahman, the absolute reality underlying the universe, or Atman, the true self, and the two are ultimately one. In Taoism, we hear about the enigmatic concept of the Tao, the natural, spontaneous, and unforced flow of the cosmos. And yet, no term, no concept, no metaphor can truly encapsulate it. It's beyond all categories of thought. It transcends all linguistic constructs, eludes all conceptual grasping. It can only be directly known, directly experienced, in the intimacy of all that ever existed, this eternal now. The secret of this awareness is that it's not separate from us. It's not something out there to be sought, found, or attained. It's closer than close. It's what we fundamentally are, right here and now. We are not merely passive observers living within a foreign universe. We are the universe, experiencing itself. We are the life in which the dance of form and formlessness plays out. We are the timeless canvas upon which the portrait of existence is eternally painted. This, in the end, is the ultimate revelation, that we are not individuals journeying through an external universe, but are rather expressions of a singular, unified awareness eternally unfolding within the infinite expanse of itself. And of course, awareness can't be defined by a specific number of qualities. It is, in fact, beyond all definitions and concepts. But if we could talk about the magnificent qualities of awareness, these perhaps would be the first 33. Awareness is omnipresent, an unbroken presence that's beyond the limitations of time and space. It appears within everything, and it's what everything appears within. Awareness is immutable. Like the sky, it remains unchanged and unfazed in the face of shifting thoughts and turbulent emotions. Awareness is boundless, infinite and uncontained. It knows no walls, no barriers or divisions, and stretches outwards into eternity. Awareness is impartial. It doesn't favor, it doesn't judge, it doesn't have preferences. It simply allows for all experiences to exist in its loving embrace. Awareness is effortless. It's effortless flow. It requires no striving, no struggle. It simply is. Awareness is ever present. No matter the time or place, it doesn't come and go, but remains with us, steady, forever available. Awareness is inherent, a birthright that we cannot be stripped of. It's the deepest core of who we are, the eternal witness within. Awareness is infinite, an endless ocean that contains all thoughts, emotions, and sensations and perceptions within its vast expanse, and able to appear as an infinite variety of forms. Awareness is impersonal. It transcends the limited concepts of I, me, and mine. It exists beyond the illusion of ego, free from individual, personal identity. Awareness is peace. In the face of all experience, it remains untouched, unharmed, and undisturbed, forever at peace. Awareness is open, an open, boundless sky that welcomes all experiences. It sets no limits, accepting all thoughts and feelings and experiences with unresisting allowance. Awareness is clear, unclouded by thoughts, uncolored by emotions. It shines pure and perfectly pristine. Awareness is beneficial. To know your true nature as awareness and to rest as this transforms your human-level self, evolving into a vessel for empathy, compassion, and enlightened wisdom. Awareness is inseparable. It and the observed are not two entities, but one unified whole, an intimate dance of the observer and the observed. Awareness is stable, an unwavering anchor amidst the stormy seas of life. Come what may, it stands firm, unmoved, unshaken. Awareness is free, unbound by physical laws, unconfined by circumstances or the constraints of the mind. It's free from bias, expectations, and attachments. It's freedom itself, absolute liberty, timelessly free and always available. Awareness is loving. It meets all experiences with an unconditional embrace, holding each moment, each thought, each emotion with tender acceptance. Awareness is content. It needs nothing to complete it. It seeks nothing to fulfill it. It is inherent satisfaction in its own existence. Awareness is the source, the wellspring from which all experience arises. It's the fertile ground where all thoughts, feelings, and perceptions bloom and wither. Awareness is timeless. It doesn't appear in time or disappear in time. Apparent time is an illusion that appears within it. It's always the timeless now. Awareness is ageless. It never wrinkles or decays. It remains exactly the same and shines just as brightly at every age. Awareness is non-localized, not confined to a particular location, not here or there. It's not confined to anywhere. It's the place in which all places appear. Awareness is transparent, allowing all experiences to pass through it, unresisting, unobstructed, like light through a clear crystal. Awareness is non-conceptual. It exists before and beyond all thoughts, beliefs, and ideas. It resides in the realm of direct experience, unmediated by the mind. Awareness is direct. It's known by immediate experience, not through secondary interpretation. It sees clearly, immediately, and without filters. Awareness is unconditional. It doesn't require us to achieve anything, or be in a certain place, or a certain time, or in a certain state of being. There are absolutely no preconditions required to recognize it. Awareness is empty, an empty, open expanse of potentiality, and yet, paradoxically, it's completely full of itself and full of potential at the same time. Awareness is non-discriminatory. It doesn't divide or rank experiences, good, bad, pleasant, unpleasant, all are welcomed equally. Awareness is detached. All experiences flow through it, and awareness never attaches to any of them. It's non-attachment by nature. Awareness is non-dual, an undivided unity that recognizes no separation. Observer and observed, subject and object dissolve into one. Awareness is beyond birth and death. Birth and death are phenomena occurring within it, yet awareness remains unaltered. Awareness is self-shining. It's self-illuminating. It radiates its own light, independent of any external source. And awareness is liberation, the pathless path beyond suffering and delusion. It guides us to the ultimate release of all attachments and into the heart of true freedom. Awareness is your true nature, your very essence, the underlying reality of all that is and all that ever will be. To know yourself as this awareness is to step into the vastness of your true being, to dissolve the illusion of separation, and to finally come home to yourself. Peace.